Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a special video for you guys. As you guys can see from the title, we're not doing Yu-Gi-Oh today. We're checking out the My Hero collectible card game. I'm going to apologize now, this video is a little bit longer because this game is a little bit slower. But it's really fun, and my buddy and I did our best to give you guys some commentary and explain some of the rules along the way. If you guys want a full video of how to play the game or more gameplay with other versions of decks, let me know in the comments. If you guys enjoyed the video, please drop a like and subscribe if you're new. You guys know I do hobby videos every week. But we've got Deku versus Dabi. I hope you guys enjoy the video.
Alright. We got Izuku Midoriya, aka Deku, versus the emo boy himself.
The King Edgelord himself, Blue Flame Poster Boy.
Aka Dabi.
AKA the fifth member of Green Day.
Aka, spoiler alert, Toyotoro.
He just looks like burnt beef jerky.
Alright, nice. Alright, so for anybody joining us, we are playing the My Hero CCG. It recently came out.
Oh shit, guys.
I'm playing, I'm going first. So, if you look at the card tells you our life total. In my case, it's 29. It also tells you how many cards you're gonna draw it up to every turn. I draw 6. He's playing, his Dabi has 28 at life. He draws 6 cards, up to 6 cards every turn. Now, first turn player, which is going to be me. The game has a couple mulligan rules that are a little complicated. For the first turn player, I can mulligan my hand up to twice, but I have to mulligan my entire hand. I drop it, bottom deck it, I get new 6 cards. 2, 4, 6.
I am not going to keep this.
This is pretty bad. No, you know what, I'll keep it. And then we shuffle our deck. The player going second gets to do a partial mulligan, where they get to send specific cards they don't want back to the deck and draw the same number. Once we decide to keep our hands, we go into the actual game. Now, first turn player has to commit their character and or same as tap when you can match together.
So basically your character can be used as a resource on your turn 1.
We'll get to that later.
Yeah.
That's complicated. It's better to show we get it.
Eventually we could put up like a nice little tutorial.
If you guys want that. If you guys want a full tutorial on how to play the game, I can definitely do that for you guys. We'll try to fill you in with commentary as we go. You're a jerk fella.
Always.
I probably needed that card.
Probably.
Alright, I'm gonna go first, and I'm gonna start off with Takayaki Fanatic. So you see that orange number in the top corner? That's the difficulty of the card, how hard it is to play the card. So I gotta mill the top card of my deck, and if the blue number in the bottom corner is greater than or equal to the number on the top, I get to play this card. So this is a 3 to my 2, it's good to go. Next we're gonna play high value target. You can play as many cards as you want in a turn. This one's a 1, but starting from the first card, every card you play after that gets harder and harder to play. The difficulty of this card is 1 because my second card gets a +1, so it's technically a 2. So it's still good because it's a 5. And then lastly, it can't be fixed. 0, 1, 2. So this is my third card, so it gets +2, but it's got a 0 to start, so it only uses a 2. That's a 5 check. Now, none of these cards do anything until they're actually on my board. So at the end of my turn, they go to my stage, which is technically my board.
Think of it as like mana in Magic the Gathering, sort of.
But they all have effects, so pass turn, sir.
So I'm going to do an ability that you're allowed to do if you're like second player, or you could do it any turn after turn 1. You can discard a card to draw a card. It's very helpful and very useful.
But you don't want to do that on the first turn, because you only get to draw the 1 card.
That is true, but I also like to do that.
So turn 2 player starts off with their max hand size, but then they also get to draw an additional card. He is choosing to discard a card anyway. That's why
I live life.
Alright.
Alright, I'm going to start with Frozen.
Good.
Sticks.
He needed a 2, he checked a 6.
Okay, we're going to go latent skill.
He needs a 3 now, gets +1. He gets 5. Remember, what's the orange number? The orange number is the one he needs, and the bottom number is the one what it counts for.
We're going to do Arrogant Disposition.
So again, 0, 1, 2.
I need a 3.
Yep. And he's got another 5. But he's milling a lot of his really good cards.
And we're going to go Keen Observation.
So 0, 1, 2, 3. And he's good to go.
Haha, all 3 of them were stuck together. Come on.
Thankfully, there's 4 in the deck now.
I kind of need those.
Alright, so he's ending his turn. You're supposed to go backwards and build each card one by one, but we're skipping that. Now, getting the turn, untap. Now I can discard a card. I am going to choose to keep my hand, and I'm going to just draw up to my max hand size of 6. So I'm going to start off with Go for the Win. The blue cards are called action cards. You can use them during your turn or during your opponent's turn as long as you meet the conditions to activate them. So this one's 2. I got a 3. So I'm going to use the Form ability. Form is ability you can use during your turn, like when you play the card. I'm going to destroy one of my foundations. Since you have more foundations than me, I get to build the top two cards of my deck as foundations, face down, and then this gets popped. Face down cards don't have an identity, so I can just use them for costs. Now, we want to just go right into attacks. Let's see what we're looking at over here. Hell yeah. And what do we got down here? This deck has some cool tricks to it that we're going to try to do. Let's start off with overhead reversal.
Oh, Johnny.
So, I need a 4 to check for this card. I got a 5. Card is good. Now, once you attack, we enter the enhanced step, and once these cards say enhance on them, and you can use them in the middle of basically the start of an attack to power up your attack, weaken the attack, whatever you need. We go back and forth one at a time. First, the player who played the attack gets to go first. So, enhance. Build one foundation with a purchase difficulty of 0 from the discard pile. Committed. Committed means tapped. So we're going to play Battle Resolve. Jameson, you have an enhance.
I got nothing.
Alright. So, I'm not going to enhance anymore. I just wanted that one card. Now, this got some stats on it. This number up here, and with the arrow, that is the speed of the attack. That's basically how difficult it is to block. And then the zones determine how you have to block it.
You got a high attack, you got a medium attack, and you got a low attack. You match the highs with the highs, the mids with the mids, and you match the lows with the lows.
Think like a fighting game, because the whole system is based off fighting games. Hence why it gets progressively more difficult to play cards, like it gets more difficult to do combos in a fighting game.
I would probably say that the hardest thing about this game is learning how to block. Well, 100%. Right. It gets a little tricky at the beginning, but once you get the hang of it...
This is a 3 low, and it's going to be dealing 4 damage.
Oh. You said 3 damage?
4 damage. 4 damage.
You know what? Just for the sake of life, I'm going to take that 4 damage. I fear no ghost.
Alright, so he takes some damage. And now we're going to go on to our next attack. Hardened Jab. So again, this is a 4, but it's my second card, so it gets +1. So I need to check 5. I checked a 3. Now here's what these foundations are actually supposed to be used for. So technically I would have failed the check. When you fail a check, your turn ends. But by using your foundations, you can tap them, turn them sideways to use them to help pay costs. But that's not all that they're for. All their effects are great, but in most cases, once you tap the card, you can't use their effect. So you have to manage your resources so you don't lose out on all your best effects. So now that clears, and I get the first enhance. Enhance, add 1 face down foundation from your stage to your hand, and then build the top card of your deck face down. So we're going to add this card, and we're going to build the top card of our deck face down as a foundation. Do you have an answer?
Alright. Once again, do not have an answer.
Alright, I'm going to use Deku's Enhance by discarding a card, +1 speed, +3 damage. And then any means necessary has a response. Response is an effect that you can trigger as long as whatever required to beat it happened. In this case, by discarding this card during the enhanced step, I now get to draw an extra card. So, my attack is a 4 mid for 8. Do you have an enhance?
I have no enhance, sir.
Alright, I'm also going to pass enhance because we both pass, and now goes to blocks.
Sure, and what is the speed on that?
4. That's a mid.
4? Alright. I'm going to attempt a block.
So, I don't know, I hope you guys can see this with how shiny that card is. But the type of block is based on the shield up in the top right corner. In this case, it's orange, which means it's a mid block for 2. Now, you either have to match the block type of whatever the attack is, or you have to be one zone separate. So if I was speaking with a high, he would need to block with a mid or a high. You could technically block a mid attack with anything, or a low attack with a low or a mid.
Yeah.
But if you don't perfectly match the block, you still take some damage. You take half rounded up of whatever the damage is. In this case, he's attempting to block with the same type. So if he manages to get this block off, it completely stops my attack. So my attack is a 4 speed, plus his shield is of 2, so he needs to check 6 to be able to stop my attack. He checked the 5, which now he can also use his foundation to pay help.
Or, in this case, I can use my character as a resource, which saves my foundations. It's very nifty and comes in a nice tight pitch.
Again, you have to be careful with that because you lose out on all the effects of your character until you untap it, which is at the beginning of your next turn. So he matched my block, he matched my attack, so he completely stopped all the damage from my attack.
So not only did I block his attack perfectly and take no damage, but my card has an ability called Breaker. Breaker allows me to have my opponent have +2 on their check, making it a lot harder to block.
You made that so complicated.
I know, that's what I do.
You could just... For anybody that didn't understand what the hell he was just talking about, basically whatever card I try to play next is going to get an additional +1 on its difficulty.
Or in this case, it's +2.
Oh, is that Breaker 2?
That is Breaker 2.
Alright, so 0, 1, 2. So it's a 2. It gains 2 because it's my 3rd card, so it's a 4. Plus the Breaker is now a 6. I need to check 6 to be able to play this card. I got a 4. So I need to tap 2 more. 1, 2. Now I gotta be careful here because I'm almost out of resources and I still have to be able to block on his turn. So, I'm gonna call it there. This is going to build into my stage. Response, when I build, I can build a foundation from my hand. In this case, I'm going to build a passing the torch. This did not do damage, so this gets discarded. This did damage, so it moves to momentum.
And my block goes to discard pop out.
Yep.
Okay.
And my turn's over. Start of his turn, he untaps his character.
Alright.
He can choose to discard that card in his hand if he wants. You can always discard 1 card per turn, but then you draw it to your max hand size. In this case, he's drawing 5 cards.
Okay. Not bad. Alright, we're going to try to turn to dust. It's good. Alright, so now I'm going to activate my character's special ability, which is First Enhance. It has to be the first enhance that you do for your attack. He has 2 First Enhances, so you can only choose one or the other. The first one is your next attack gets +3 damage.
Next attack after this one.
Yep. Or my attack currently gets +1 speed and +1 damage. So that's the one I'm going to go with on this one.
Alright, so he's already
So
making
for all
some-
intent purposes, I'm going to give it +1 speed, +1 damage, just to indicate.
This thing's already big, so yay. There's also keywords on the card. I don't know if you can see it. I'll shine it up to the camera real quick. See the yellow words? There we go. Those are abilities that certain cards have. In this case, that card has EX and Stun. We'll show you how those work real quick. You use Stun?
Do you have an enhance, sir?
I do not.
Cool. I will activate stun though.
Okay, so he used his characters for enhance first, then it goes back to me. I don't have an enhance, so now he's using another enhance. Stun 2 basically means I have to turn 2 of these sideways, so I can't use them for the turn. Really annoying.
Okay. Let's see. I'm going to activate the second enhance of Turn to Dust. I'm going to lose 2 health, and you lose 2 health. You can destroy a foundation to cancel this ability.
I will lose the 2 health.
Cool.
Since I'm at full.
So I will lose 2 health as well. And now I'm going to trigger my Keen Observation, which is a response flip. After my rival loses health due to an effect, he loses an additional health.
So he can still use that foundation for cost, but its effect is now gone. It has no identity once it's done.
Yep.
So he just did 3 damage to me for free.
Okay. Do you have an enhance, sir?
I do not.
Cool. I'm going to activate the first enhance. I'm going to destroy 1 foundation, destroy 1 foundation committed due to this attack's stun ability. You can choose to lose 2 health on this to cancel it.
Ooh. I'm going to take the 2 health because I need those cards.
Heard that.
I forgot that he does that.
Oh yeah, it is potent.
Alright, what else you got?
I didn't really think about this.
No, you don't. Just pass turn.
I'm not passing my turn. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to activate Frozen. I'm going to destroy 1 foundation, and you get to commit 1.
That actually kind of hurt.
Yep. Do you have an enhance, sir?
No.
Cool. I'm going to go for the win. I have to check a 3 here. stinks to 5. So I get to destroy foundation, and if my rival has more foundations than me, I build the top 2 cards of my deck. I'm going to get rid of Latent Skill.
But you didn't use that first.
I thought about it.
Could have used it and then called it.
And then this goes away.
Yeah, those cards are pretty powerful.
Alright. Do I really want to do that here? I think I will. I'm going to capture the evildoers.
Alright.
So I'm going to check again. It's good. So in the enhance, I get to remove one of your momentum, and I get to gain a momentum.
Momentum is just in order to get momentum, your attack has to hit, or you use an effect like this. It's basically just to power up other attacks later. Unless you want to show them how EX works.
You know what? I will show them how EX works.
So this card has a keyword EX2. EX basically means you can give up any number of momentum, and it gives you +2 speed for each one.
So mine's going to gain a lot more speed.
Speed makes the attack harder to block. So I have no enhance.
And I'm done enhancing. So this attack is a high attack for 7, swinging for 6 damage.
Unfortunately, I gotta take the 6 because I can't block that now because I have no resources.
Okay, just to indicate that it hit, I'm going to turn it upside down. Just to see if it hits. I'm going to play Signature Right Swing. And I need to hit a 5. Ouch.
That's a good card to hit.
That is a good card. But I think
So he needed to check a 5, he checked a 3. So
I really don't want to.
He has to worry about tapping out because if I go on the offense on my next turn, he has to block.
You know what? For just for the sake of this, I'm going to let it fizzle, call my turn.
So if you fail to check your turn, usually automatically ends unless an effect says otherwise.
Yep. That goes into momentum since it dealt damage, and it is his turn.
Alright, let me see what I got in my hand. I'm going to drop 1. So now I get to draw from my hand size, so I get another 5 cards. Alright, I need to do some cool guy stuff. Oh my god, I can't do douche. Alright, well, that happened. I'm going to start off with plugin. Check. I needed 2, it checks a 3, I'm good. Advice for winners is now a 3 because of the +1. I got a 5, it's good. Battle resolve. Also good. And lastly, Recovery Girl's Kiss. All my fans from all my Hero fans, you can probably guess see where all of these scenes are from. Now, I don't get to use my enhances because I never played an attack, but I did get a lot of foundations to help me play cards later. Jameson, you are up, sir.
Cool. I'm going to draw my 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right.
Let's reorganize this a little bit.
All right.
2 battle resolves. Let me try to get my 2 non-effects over here. There. Trying to keep this organized.
Okay.
Ah, I messed up. I just lost it. I could have had all of these.
Oof. I'm going to play Signature Right Swing.
Alright.
Hey, it sticks. So immediately I'm going to activate Dobby's ability. I'm going to give it +1 attack, +1 speed.
Okay.
Do you have an enhance?
I do. I'm going to use your Recovery Girl's Kiss and recover one health.
Ooh.
Doesn't sound like much, but I have ways to reuse that card.
Okay, my enhance. I'm going to activate Signature Right Swings. I'm going to discard 2 cards, and I get to draw 2 cards. Yeah, I think that'll work. Nice.
I am going to enhance now. I'm going to activate Passing the Torch. I commit it, and I get to draw a card.
Cool. I have no enhance.
I also have no enhance.
Okay, so I'm going to send it. It is a 4 high for 5 damage.
Alright. I'm going to block this. Alright, so I'm going to use Capture Evildoers to block it. So again, he's got a speed of 4. I have a block of 1, so I need to check a 5 to be able to block the stack. I got a 3, so I need to pay 2 more. So I can block the attack, but I'm blocking with a mid versus a high. So I still take half the damage of the attack. Rounded up. So since it was a 5, I still take 30.
Okay, and this did deal damage.
So,
And if I'm not mistaken, that does have breaker, right?
Yes, breaker 1.
Cool. So that's really annoying.
Ah, that's fine. You make me deal with it.
That's true. Alright, so I'm going to attempt Brutal Explosion.
So now this is a 6.
5, and I'll play 1 for 6.
Okay.
Cool. So I'm going to do Dobby's ability again, give it +1/+1.
Alright.
Do you have an enhancer?
If you get, the reason this card's still here is because just like with attacks, blocks get progressively more difficult. No enhancer.
Okay, I'm going to combo enhance since my last attack was Fury oriented. If this card deals damage, you have to destroy a foundation.
Okay.
Do you have any other enhancer?
Negative.
Okay, since you have 3 or more face-down foundations, this attack gets +2 speed.
That sucks. Alright, I do have an enhance now. Battle Resolve, I tap 2 copies of Battle Resolve to give an attack +3 or -3 speed. In this case, -3 speed. He's salty.
Yeah.
What else you got?
How many you got?
2 cards in.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 5 ready?
Oh yeah. We're good to go out here.
Oh.
Actually, no. 2, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. I'm gonna send it. It's gonna be a 3 high for 5 damage.
Alright, I'm going to block that as well. Bar Clash. So I need a 4. No, I need a 5. That's my second card, and then I got it.
Okay.
But again, that's another half block, so I do still take 3 damage.
Okay. And since this card did deal damage, please destroy a foundation.
Let's get rid of one of these face down ones that I can use anyway.
Alright. We're gonna attempt to play Heroic Lineage. So 0, 1, 2. I need a 4. Alright. I will tap Dobby here. So that sticks.
Okay.
And I think I will play Self-Assured. 0, 1, 2, 3. I need a 5.
3.
Oh!
Ouch.
You know what? I will do that.
Oh, we're going in next turn. Anything else, my friend?
No, that'll be it.
Alright, so he gets a couple foundations. He's got, what, 2 cards in hand?
Yeah.
Alright, he's got 2 cards in hand. I'm discarding 1. I'm going to draw a fresh 6.
Yeah, this turn will hurt.
If the universe gives me attacks. Alrighty.
That means you got him.
New training method.
Never mind.
So new training method. 6. Create capture net.
Yeah, I seen that coming.
That's a 5. 3, 4, 5. It's good. Combo enhance. Combo enhance means it has to be played after a certain kind of card. In this case, a foundation. This attack gets stun 2. Do you have an enhancer?
I have no enhance.
All right, stun 2, please. You don't like that. Alright. Enhance, build 1 foundation from my card pool. Basically, I get to take this from my card pool and move it straight into my stage. And now, this becomes my first card, so my next card's easier to play. Also, because I built new training method, I get to build a foundation straight from my hand. I think I'm going to play... Can't be fixed. Do you have enhance, sir?
I have no enhance.
Alright. I'm going to activate passing the torch, which is going to let me draw a card. Do you have enhance, sir?
I have no enhance.
Alright. I also have no enhance. That is a 2 low for 4.
I will take that 4.
I'm happy to.
And I will take that with pride.
Right
I
on
am
the chin.
happy that's only for 4.
Right on the chin.
Oh yeah.
Alright. I'm going to play Recover Girl's Kiss for 0.
Yep, just get back that 1 damage.
And another Girl's Kiss.
Yeah, it's that 2 damage is gonna mean a lot.
I mean, it does. Alright. Now, since this attack hit, becomes my momentum, and my turn is over. I have a lot of foundations.
Hey, that means you're in deadlock.
So deadlock is a condition for the late game. If your opponent has more than 10 foundations, you get really, really cool effects.
I'm going to draw 5, 2, 3,
I need to be careful because I just gave him that blow. And I didn't even think about it.
Turn to dust.
Alright.
Oh!
That's right, buddy.
My soul. Ow.
Alright, he's already tapping cards down. I like it. You get first hands, buddy.
I'm going to do Dobby's other ability. My next attack gets +3 damage.
That's not good. Alright, I'm going to use Recover Girl's Kiss. Flip, I gain a life.
Okay. I'm going to activate Stun 2.
Alright, I'm going to stun plug in, and it can't be fixed.
Okay.
Response. They both have responses when they're tapped by your effect.
Ooh, lovely.
So it can't be fixed, gets turned face down, and I get to build the top card of my deck as a foundation. And plug in, as because it's committed to its effect, I get to turn it face down and draw an extra card. Yeah.
Okay.
And then that was your enhance, so now it's my enhance. I'm going to use the other Recover Girl's Kiss to gain another life back.
Cool. I'm going
I
to...
have so many face down foundation. Hold on. I'm gonna reorganize. Alright, you guys come over here. You're already used. These are all the ones I have not used this turn. I'm sorry guys, I know I have a lot of cards on the board. I'm trying my best to keep it organized.
It gets a lot after a while.
Alright,
Izuku is insane with building foundations.
Alright, what you got?
Okay, I'm gonna lose 2 health, and you lose 2 health. You can destroy a foundation to cancel this.
I'm gonna destroy a foundation because I have way too goddamn many.
Awesome.
Let's destroy. It can't be fixed.
Cool. Do you have an enhancer?
Wait, the foundation you destroyed. That's to stop me from losing health. Okay. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Do you have an enhance?
No.
Cool. I'm going to destroy one of my foundations to destroy one of yours that was committed due to the stun ability. You can lose 2 health to cancel
Nope,
this.
we're gonna let that die.
Cool.
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I'm still way over deadlock.
Cool. I'm going to activate EX2.
That's not good. He's getting +2 speed on that.
Yep. Oh, and since I received the speed bonus, I'm going to commit this, and I'm going to give it +2 damage.
Great. Sounds like fun.
This is fun.
You're a piece of.
Absolutely.
Alright, what else you got?
Just for good measure, I'm going to activate Evil Gaze
Okay.
on 1. Cannot fail that.
The lowest check I think in the game is a 2.
So I'm going to lose 2 health, and I'm going to give this an additional 2 speed. And now if it gets blocked, I get to destroy 1 rival foundation.
I'm okay.
Normally it's going to get removed from the game, but I just like to do this to indicate that, hey, Evil Gaze is now on this card.
Okay. Anything else, sir?
No, I think we're good here. This is 8 high for 7 damage.
All right. 8. I'm gonna block it with 2, so now it's a 10. Let's see if I get lucky. 5. 1, 2, 3. That's 8. This counts as 2 when blocking, so 9, 10.
Okay. So it's completely blocked. So destroy a foundation.
Do I get to pick or do you pick?
It says destroy 1 rival foundation.
All right, so you get to pick.
I will get rid of that.
Bitch.
Alright, let's see. Alright, next up, I got Brutal Explosion. So
Alright.
it's for 5. What is with these 3s? What is with these 3s?
Normally he's really lucky on the checks, but
Oh my god.
YouTuber Chris, guys, he's on camera.
Oh no. Okay, so we're gonna do that and that. This needs to stick. So because of Dobby's ability,
Plus 3 damage.
it's gonna get an additional 3. And then my first enhance with Dobby, I'm gonna give it +1/+1. Very helpful. Do you have an enhance?
Nope.
Okay. I'm gonna activate the combo enhance. If this attack deals damage, you destroy a foundation.
Okay.
Do you have an enhance?
I do not.
Okay. If you have 3 or more face down foundations, which you have double, this gets an additional 2 speed.
So I will have responses time. -3 speed. I tap into these.
That doesn't matter.
He's salty. Alright, what else you got?
Ah, jeez. I don't know. Maybe a pocket full of dreams at this point.
Anything else?
Nah, well, I'm gonna send that.
So it's a 3-speed high. We're going to block it with a 2 mid. So this is my second card, so it's a +1, so I need a 6. We got a 3. 4, 5, 6. So we half block that attack. And how much was it for? 8? So
Yep.
we still take 4.
Okay. And you did destroy 1 foundation, correct?
No, I'll do that. And Elsa.
And you're tapped out right now.
Correct. All I have is deck left.
I will call it here.
Sweet. Alright, we're gonna try and end this duel. You hear me?
Yeah, you could try.
I said I was gonna end this duel.
You could try.
Alright, so I'm keeping the 1 card I have in hand, so I get to draw 5. Alright. We're going to attempt to send you to the afterlife. Back alley haymaker.
God.
So we need to check a 5. We got a 3. We'll tap 2 of our face downs. 1 and 2. So that is now good. We get the first enhance of the turn. I am going to draw a card off of its enhance. Do you have a enhance, sir?
I'm going to give that -3 speed.
So no, you're not. I'm going to use. I'm going to respond with Tayaki fainted. When he goes to use a foundation, I pop this, and he now does not get that effect, and he is all tapped out. Now it's back to my enhance. We're going to use Deku's enhance. Deku lets me discard a card, +1 speed, +3 damage, and. Do you have enhance, sir?
I have no enhance.
Alright. Capture evildoers. Needed a 3, I got a 5, it's good. I get to remove 1 of your momentum, and then take the top card of my deck and play my momentum.
Take a pick.
I don't care. Just remove 1. And then this removes itself from the game. This is a long game, guys. Alright, so we've got a 5 mid for 8 damage.
5 mid. I need a 6.
Go ahead.
Or 5. That is a 3.
So he failed his check to block, so yes, he is forced to take all the damage from this attack. And since he's at 16, that's half his life gone in 1 shot.
That's for 8.
Yep.
Ugh.
Now to send you to bed.
It's got breaker 1. Does that matter?
No. Do you see how many foundations I have? Texas Smash. We're calling in All Might for the finish. So we need to check a 5. We got a 3. I'm sorry, yeah, we need a 5. 4, 5. So, this is the knockout card. So, we get the first enhance. Combo enhance. So, in this case, it has to come after a punch. This attack gets +4 damage. Do you have enhance, sir?
Does it look like I have an enhance?
Just in case you manage to survive, we're going to activate its second enhance.
In case.
I discard a card. My following attack after this gets +4 damage.
Survive.
Do you have enhance?
No.
Cool. Midoriya's enhance. I discard a card. +1 speed, +3 damage. Boop.
Jeez, I'm going to be turned into a hand puppet with how hard that fist is going to hit me.
Boop. Do you have enhance, sir?
No.
Alright. Battle resolved. We're going to tap 2 of them to gain +3 speed. Do you have enhance, sir? So this attack has now, because he gains +4 from his own combo, this is a 8 speed high for 10 damage. The highest check cost he has in his deck is a 6.
Give me a 2. No.
He got the 6. Even if he tapped W, it's only 7. He can't block the attack.
I'm dead. Thank you for turning me into a Muppet.
All right, guys. The only thing we didn't get to see is what happens when you run out of cards in your deck, which I was about to. Basically, you take your discard pile, you reshuffle it, and then that becomes your deck, and you have to remove the top 10 cards of your deck from the game. Once you can't do that anymore, you lose.
Well, fuck you. Fuck this game. Fuck the Texas Smash. Fuck Izuku Midoriya. Fuck those foundations. Fuck that stupid card. Where are you? Fuck that fish.
Alright guys, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. Hope our explanation was well. We did make one misplay throughout the game. For anybody that plays the game, let me know if you caught the misplay. If you guys want more games, or like I said, you guys want an explanation of how to play the game, let me know in the comments. If you guys want to check me out on social media, those links will also be down below. That is it from me. I'll see you guys in the next video.
We gon' ghost them when we pull up with them shells. Hop out the surface, we giving out them L's.